Welcome to As Per Usual. I'm your host, Chopay Scoot Moore.
Doing like that. Chef Fun over here.
Julian, Jules, Jay, whatever you want to call me.
Welcome to the show. Before we get started, first we just want to give a big thank you for everyone that watched episode 1. We appreciate it. Thank you for liking it. Thank you for sharing with your friends. It's only the beginning, guys. We're trying to get rolling, but we're going to start episode 2. We got a couple guests with us today. We have to the you're ready. So right next to me are Maya, and we have Z next in between. Hello. Julian and Chef.
Wait, let them have the low. You want to introduce yourself?
Okay, hi guys.
Where you from?
Hi guys, my name is Armaya Doremi. I'm from Indonesia. I've been living in Boston for 3 years, and I'm excited for tonight.
Nice,
Sure.
Hi everyone, I'm Z. I'm from Jamaica.
Wow.
Excited to talk.
What's up, welcome. Thanks for joining us tonight. To my fellas, how was the week? How's it going since episode 1? We got a lot of good feedback, guys.
Yeah, we got a lot of good feedback.
We really appreciate other feedback. I had like my aunt, uncles.
For sure.
My uncle called me on like a 10-minute, not even 15-minute talk, just telling me about everything I could do better, or like just giving me like more insights. And I started talking to my parents, like the backstory. So it was great. And then we had like 250 views.
Yeah.
If I'm not mistaken, probably 245.
Yeah.
In like 4 days, 5 days.
Something like that.
I didn't even think it was gonna be like that, but I'm excited. You know what I'm saying? To just see how people that can express and just talk. So
Right. Just keep sharing.
You know what? Family support is really important.
Absolutely.
Right.
You know?
My mom gave me some stuff too. You know, she gave me that old school insight too.
Nice. What did she say? Give us some points.
Some stuff that I bring into here tonight will be like conversations from her. So we listen.
Okay.
That's good.
We just come in. So it was good to hear old school.
Yeah. Did you have family from Liberia also reach out?
No, nobody's watched it. Well, yeah, I had some. Yeah, my mom actually sent it to them, and they watched it on WhatsApp. So she sent on WhatsApp. You know, WhatsApp is the biggest.
Shout out WhatsApp.
Shout out WhatsApp.
I know, right? You can definitely get into everybody. WhatsApp,
right, Jules?
The rest of Africans be on it.
Yeah.
Jules, what about you?
Nah, I just been sharing.
Nice.
I mean, I think it's just great that we came together to do this. You know
Absolutely.
what I'm saying? And yeah, the feedback I got was amazing. And as I told you guys, I have a person that wants to help us with a set. I'm gonna talk to him about that, and we just evolve. It's all about evolving,
For sure.
and getting better each episode. So, for sure.
For sure.
Ready
to dive right in? You just want to dive right in?
Yeah, just dive right in.
Dive right into tonight's topic.
So the first episode, we just talked about us.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? How we're so now this is like one of the things that some of the questions that's been out there, and this is how we want to proceed. So how do you want to get started?
So let's just jump right into the first
Yeah, let's
topic.
get it, man.
This is the main reason why we have
Let
the
me take
ladies
a
here
swig
tonight, because we need that ladies.
The insight.
We need that ladies insight. That's the word I was going to use. So we're just going to dive right in.
So this is basically your relationship episode.
This is a relationship episode.
Wow.
Yeah, Julie.
Right.
This is a relationship episode.
Yep. I like
So
this
basically,
stuff.
And we don't want to be biased, so we made sure we had a counter effect. You know what I'm saying? We had
For sure.
the girls to see their views.
Right.
So while
Because
we
we're gonna
talk
have
about
opposing views,
And we're going to have a great discussion and debate.
not argument and discussion.
Debate, yeah.
Right. Or debate.
Yeah.
Healthy debate.
So guys, what do you guys
Healthy
think about
debate.
healthy debate?
there's definitely healthy arguments you can argue
Right.
and be healthy.
They don't,
So-
they don't always have to be toxic. I'm sorry. sorry.
Let's go. Let's dive in. So, guys, does a man or a woman need to go through a whole phase to be a good spouse down the line in the future? Who wants to start that off? Who wants to go first? Chef, you want to start? You want to start with that? Since you're the originator.
I'm not the originator, but I feel like so does a man or woman have to go through a whole phase? Is just like a sparking word to spark attention as well. But I feel like it can be like a transition or like an exploration phase, where I feel like everybody needs to go through a phase where you need to find yourself. And I see the older I got, the more I learned that this is one life to live in this world. So like, I understand that back in the day, like being with one person, it was like everything. But the more we evolve, we get to find out that the more you know, the better you can act, the further you go along.
Okay.
So, yeah, right. So it is good to explore, being a man or a woman. Now, how you go about it, is a different story. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So if you're dating people and actually investing and doing things and putting time into stuff, is a healthy way, I would say. But if you're being a, you know what I'm saying, if you're doing
Being a
more,
what?
if you know what I'm saying, if you're doing, I mean, you know, one night stands, you know, it's okay to have some, because then I feel like it's okay to experience everything, because then you can be like, okay, I've been there, I don't need to do it no more. That's how I feel like.
opinion
Yeah.
on something.
Right,
Yeah.
right. So that's how I feel. When you settle down, I feel like there's certain things you should have done
For sure.
to be like, okay, that's how I feel like I want to be, because I'm like, okay, I've club nights, you know what I'm saying, and I went out, I've had one night stands, and I've had different girls. So now it's like I was like, okay, I'm cool. Time to settle down. I don't want to like think about it. I don't want to think about what if.
Yeah.
I'm cool. I want to focus on this person that I'm with, because I don't want to explore no more. I'm gonna teach her, she's gonna teach me, you know what I'm saying, we move forward. So I do think that you should go through that phase. So I don't know how I know there's people who don't believe that. People feel like that you can have, so which I respect. It's you. If you found a way to live, if you live 90 years on this earth and you met that person at 21 years old and you spent the next, calculation wise, I don't know, 75, I don't know what I'm saying, next 80, whatever years
Yeah.
with them, bravo. But from my opinion, that's what I
You
need.
have that experience, right?
But
So-
then what would you call, like, when you think of a good wife or a good husband, like, then what comes to mind? Like, why do you think you have to like go through this phase in order to be like a good wife, good husband? So then what is a good wife or a good husband? Like, what like qualities are you hoping to get from this, like, this exploration then?
So I would want somebody who's sure of himself.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Coming to, I don't want somebody who's double guessing and thinking, I want you to come into this knowing yourself. I don't want to come to, like, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna do my part, but if you're not sure of yourself coming to this, there's not much I can do. You know what I'm saying? So at that point alone, I've already lost this battle. So I feel like, and that's from experience. I've had relationships with people. I'm like, nah, she still wants to do this and that. Let me fall back.
Okay, I see what you're saying.
You know what I'm saying? Like, let her go do her thing. Let me chill. You know what I'm saying? Because she's not because I was in, because there's this age range. Let's put it like this. When I was, let's fast forward. I was in a relationship when I was graduating. When you leaving A&T, shout out A&T, Aggie Pride.
That's all.
A-G-G-I-E. Nah, I'm not even gonna do that. But you know, she was a few years younger than me, and I felt like she wanted to still, like, she hadn't found herself yet. In the sense of,
Why are you laughing?
no, like, when I said find herself
Yeah,
yet,
like, what do
I
you
feel
mean?
like she still wanted to go out late nights and not worry about her boyfriend.
That's why I was laughing.
She still wanted to, you know what I'm saying?
Well, but I feel like that's a different thing now. That
But-
just means she just doesn't want you,
No,
or
no,
she's just
no.
not into you. Like,
But
that's a different thing.
But she pursued me though.
Oh.
The thing that she
Okay.
wanted to be in one, but then she wanted to be in one for a certain amount of time, but then at the same time, her eyes would open up to more things where she was like, she wants to do things. Now, in my set, like I said, I was a little bit older. I was in the set of, my plans were aligned up where I had A, B, C, and D to do. I was the one, oh, you want to go take trips? Go with your girls, baby. You know what I'm saying? Go hang out. Boom, boom, boom. Do your thing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because I had all these things lined up. Like, and there were certain things that she was bringing up that I was like, huh? You know what I'm saying?
Don't you
let me-
think that's
let
the
me-
consequences to have like a younger girlfriend though?
My point exactly. That's what I said, and that's what I said. It wasn't good, so we parted because I saw that.
Okay.
So I felt she had to go through that to, you know what I'm saying, to move forward.
I've been there, bro.
And before, let me just get in the middle of you guys first. Zio, I want to explain your situation. So you're married, correct?
Yeah.
How long have you been married?
2 years.
2 years.
Yeah.
And were you in other relationships before that? Long-term relationships?
No.
No. Was like one of your first relationships?
My second relationship.
Second
Yeah.
relationship. Okay. And you said you've been married for 2 years. How long have you guys dated?
Like
How long
8
did
years.
you date? 8. Wow.
Yeah,
So that's
years.
a committed one. So how old were you when you started dating? If you don't mind me asking.
18.
18.
Yeah.
And that's a great age, and that's that age where you say that's when college starts, where you
Right.
think you have to get into that exploring phase
Yeah.
and live your life. You know, I can speak for us three because we all grew up together, and we had that. We weren't in pretty much like long-term serious relationships like that when we were younger in our early 20s, and I feel like we had time to have that exploring phase and
Yeah.
meet different people and have different kind of situations. And that's why we're coming from it from a different angle. But
Yeah.
I respect and I hear your side of it. What do you think, Armaya?
I
in
think
terms of- what's your opinion?
I agree with Anthony.
Okay.
Like we should
Bring up
have
the
the
chef.
transition. We should have the time to get to know each other. That's actually what happened in Indonesia. We don't have dating in Indonesia, so
What do you mean you don't have?
we have only like the transition before moving forward to the relationship.
Okay.
So we don't really use online dating unless you really want to be with foreigners.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? So
Okay.
let's say one guy wants to. Let's say one guy likes me and then we met in the restaurants and he will come to me and then ask my number.
Yeah.
And then I will give his number if I like him and then we go out to have dinner, to watch movie. So it's like that, like for a week, 2 weeks.
Wow.
And then there's a commitment when the first time you do that, you
Right.
know? So that person will not go out with other people. Because
So it's like a
yeah, that's the general idea.
okay.
Then after 2 months, because we spend time, right? We watch movie, we have dinner. Sometimes we go to his house, and sometimes he goes to our house because our parents need to make sure that we go out with the right person.
Wow.
So the moment,
Yeah.
so the moment he gives you that number, that you got to exchange, everything
Yeah.
has to go in like a line.
Yeah,
in
yeah,
like a process,
yeah. And
yeah.
then after 2 months, he might ask, "Do you want to be my girlfriend?"
Wow.
Then yes, and then that's when you start. This is your date's anniversary, and then 1 year later, you're gonna have like one year anniversary.
Mhm.
Right? And then here it's different. Like dating, you have first dating, second date, third date. I have no idea. Like,
Yo,
what
for
the
real.
fuck?
Real talk.
Sorry.
You're good.
All good, all good.
Like, you know what I
We might
mean?
leave that one too. The rest of the show don't have much questions about
Like
it.
how?
It's a
Like I
culture
don't.
shock, yeah.
Yeah, I don't really understand. And I joined online dating. It was Tinder 2
Okay.
years ago.
Okay.
I went out. I did it with 40 guys
40.
in the
Is that 40?
first 40 in the
Oh,
first
wow.
4 months.
Mm-hmm.
Because I couldn't speak English, so I just wanted to like explore my English.
Okay.
But I just wanted to have friends.
Right.
But some people whom I met on online dating and Tinder, they just wanted to have fun. You know,
Right.
like, can I come over? Do you want to come over? Like Netflix shows. Like what the hell? Like I have my Netflix.
and
I
chill.
don't need to go to your house to like just cuddle.
Yeah.
You know?
To cuddle.
Yeah. It's like.
She said
And then
to
I was like so
game, yeah.
shocked. I
It's
was
the
so
game.
shocked because.
That's the culture here.
I know.
Yeah.
And then there's a term like when you went on the third date,
Mhm.
then you are allowed to have sex, for example. You know.
The unwritten rule.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's that's a very stupid rule. As an Indonesian who came to America, you know what I
Yeah,
mean?
yeah.
Yeah.
Because I'm Muslim, and then in
Okay.
Muslim culture, you're not allowed to have sex before marriage.
Right.
Right, yeah.
You know, even though some Muslim people did that,
Yeah.
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, Jules, I see you laughing over
Yeah,
there.
so
Let me
wait,
hear
so
what you-
restate the original question because I kind of got
So
lost.
we're just basically saying, do men and women have to go through a whole phase, have to go through that exploring phase to become a good spouse down the line in the future? Yeah,
In my
experience that.
personal opinion, I don't necessarily agree with that.
Okay.
I'm not saying, like, I'm not trying to say that you have to, like, have experience to become a good spouse or a bad spouse, whatever. But what I'm saying is, like, me personally, I have explored or whatever.
Yeah.
And that is better for me. So when I'm ready to have a family and get married, I think I will be better than as if I didn't have experience, if I didn't go through a quotations whole phase, that you know, it would definitely hinder me not being experienced. But I don't feel like men and women have to like date.
Yeah.
I mean, like when I mean date, like serial dating. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
That to be a good spouse, a good husband. I mean, a good spouse or a bad spouse. Because if you just meet that right person,
Yeah.
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying?
So-
It is what it is.
So
Yeah.
how long do you think the time though to get to know someone?
How long do I think? See, again, that shit varies. I'm sorry. Like,
Okay.
it varies. It varies. Like me personally, like, and I tell City and I tell Sophie this, like, when I do get married, I gotta know the person for like,
Yeah.
shoot, like half a decade at least. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
And like,
Oh,
and like,
started.
and like, yeah, no cap. And like, honestly, like, because I see that around me though. But no, you're right. But around me, I see how fast people
Yeah.
get into
For
to relationships and
Right.
just speed up the process, and then it just like they just crash into a wall. And I'm not saying that's not everybody, but I'm saying people don't.
This generation,
This generation,
It's-
right?
I feel like
The majority, not all.
times have changed certain things because
Right.
nowadays it's like that some girls have the idea of just wanting to be in a relationship.
Yo.
And then some girls actually want to be in it, and some girls want to be in it, but
Right.
don't want to be in it.
Right.
So then once you,
So-
so once you have those, then when, you know what I'm saying, there's just like this whole thing going on.
Right.
Compared to like back in the day, or even with cultures
Right.
that really enforce this, we all do this.
Right.
And then back in the old days where we all knew where it really was,
Right.
you know what I'm saying, how to understand it, now it just changed.
Yeah.
So in your case, you can only date your friends then.
My friends?
Yeah, because
I would never date a friend.
But how do you said if you want to get married,
Right.
you will make sure that you know that
No.
person for
Oh,
decades.
like the back of my hand.
Half a decade.
Like the back of my hand.
You're like-
Yeah, like I'm giving it an approximate
Yeah.
time. I'm not saying literally
Okay.
at 5 years.
Yeah,
But I'm saying
that-
like
3 to
I'm saying
5
approximate time. But you said would I only date my friends? I don't really date friends. I don't do that. Like because me, I look at it like this. Like, okay, if I sleep with you, right?
With me?
We not.
With me.
No. Oh, okay, I'm speaking like
I'm kidding.
in plural.
I was
like
putting
general.
your leg, yeah.
I know. I'm talking in general though. Like if I sleep with
I like
you,
it.
like if
I
we
like
were
it.
friends, okay.
Okay.
So me and you, we're friends, right?
Yeah.
And for some reason we step on some weight and we sleep with each other.
Slipping us some waves.
I consider you a lover. I don't consider you a friend. That's just me. That's just
Yeah,
me.
no,
I heard you
consider
say
you a
that,
lover.
Jules. I heard you say that many times.
I know people who sleep with people who say like, oh, that's my friend. Like me, I'm like, nah.
Nah, I feel you.
I
though.
agree.
I done
Yeah.
seen everything of you. Like you ain't my friend. Like we're lovers. That like you know what I'm saying.
Yeah,
like
yeah,
if you
yeah.
cross that line. So, but anyway, back to the original question.
Mhm.
No, you don't need to go through a whole phase to be later on a good to be a good spouse, significant other. Now,
Okay.
I don't
So,
do that.
so, so Tyler
So-
Perry had his movie,
Uh-huh.
Temptation or Tempted. I don't know if you guys seen it.
Yeah,
I think I've heard
I saw
that.
that.
Yeah.
And I feel like if you've seen it, that movie could have been saved if she had another experience.
Ah, come on. I mean,
A new guy came and showed us something that she'd never seen before, and
Right.
she because she'd never seen it, and she couldn't without her her man also grew up with the same views that she had,
Yeah.
and she saw something different. And she didn't have the courage enough or even the experience enough to be like, I've seen this before. Let me not go. But she's never. And she came. What happened?
okay, but
That
then
happens all the time.
I feel like, okay, let's say you date 20 people. There's still gonna be that new guy that can show you something different. So like, when does it end? You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? So it's like,
It ends. Trust me. It ends. You're gonna find. It comes to a point where you want to settle down. So now your mind will be on actually seeing what you like. You know what I'm saying? You get to a point. You get to a point where you're like, I bet I've done all this. I'm ready to settle down. When you're ready to settle down, you will be able to focus on some people. You start to focus on
Sure.
interests. When you focus on those interests, and then you move forward with that.
or you can just know what you like from the beginning and just
What if you
like,
don't? What if you
Okay,
what
I
if,
get
what if
that,
you
yeah.
talk to somebody for after like 3 months and you're like, damn, alright. And then it start to fade out. You know, that's how it goes. And then
But that's
he-
what dating. That's what dating is for.
So
like,
true.
to
So
see
so
what
so,
you-
so back,
Agreed.
yeah, you know what I'm saying? So then it goes back. So then like, alright, bet, boom. But if you already know what you want, you know, those things to me happens with childhood friends or childhood relationship or even like relationships that just you have that person that you guys either grew up together and it's just always there, it's just y'all two.
Right.
And it starts to happen and then everything is just that. And then you have nobody else, you have nothing else, but that person always just knows you and you guys are vibing.
Yeah, it's what you use.
That's what you're used to that.
Yeah.
And it just keeps going and it keeps going and then all of a sudden you be like, oh, we should just do this and just do this. And then, alright. Then
Let's
you
just get married.
Right, they just get married. And then sometimes you might have the idea in your head and say, oh, then do I really want to do this? Then that other thought came like, nah, this is what I want to do. You know what I'm saying? You have that thought sometimes, but you be like, no, I'm here for a reason. This is what I'm doing. Those are the battles you go through after that time. But when you have situations, let's say you have like a 4-year or 5-year relationship that goes dead.
Yeah.
And then if that goes dead, what happens to you go back to dating, right?
Real
Yeah.
talk.
Are you gonna go back into another 5 years? No. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna be
yeah.
rocking.
You're trying to find.
Yeah, now you're
Trying
gonna,
to find
now
your
you're
person
gonna
now.
either want to go back or chill.
Right.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Yeah.
Or, you know what I'm saying? Or go do what you need to do. So it just depends what happens with you.
Jules, what do you have
No,
to
I was
say
just
to
gonna
that?
add to that. No, you're preaching, bro. And another thing is like, you end that relationship, however it ends. You like, I suggest for people, they gotta learn from like
course,
what
you
mistakes
want
that I
that.
made. What
Yeah,
mistakes that
of
I
course,
made
for sure.
Exactly.
in
You always have
that
to learn.
previous, that
Yeah.
prior relationship.
Everything in life is a learning
And
experience.
what can I now carry over? That's good. That's positive, not negative. That's positive into my next relationship.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Because a lot of
Yes.
people, they'll carry the same bad habits throughout their whole life.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's
Yeah.
what I observed. So
Right.
Yeah.
Right. And if you don't get to see that, you're just gonna keep running, keep blaming other people.
That's what I'm saying.
And then talking about my self-esteem, like I don't know who said it's your self-esteem.
Yeah.
Anybody can do that to you. So if your self is not healed, you can't base nothing on somebody else to do that for you. That person can be giving you everything you need, but you're not gonna see it.
Yeah.
Because yourself is not anything going on. You know what I'm saying? You just keep saying, oh, but he's like, damn, babe, I'm working 3 jobs. Or even, I got the bread, I'm doing all this, but I still got time for you. What do you want? You know what I'm saying? But if yourself is not healed, there's nothing going on.
Yeah.
We were brought to this world without a blueprint. With everything, with even construction, we need blueprints to go by. You know what I'm saying? But this world, we just came here. We were never told how to go about things.
Yeah.
We just end up figuring it out.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So in order to be, that's why we're not perfect. That's why we make mistakes. So with that being said, once you go and figure things out, then you can go ahead and when you see it coming on, you be like, nah. You can even help the other person.
Yeah.
Because you can see certain things and be like, nah, I see how you are. Let me not. I do that all the time with y'all. I know how you are. And I do it with you because of experience. Like I know he's different, and when we talk, I come back to him. I be like, nah, this is it. Or even with him, it'd be because you just know what you've learned from other things. Period. And then that's how you just go.
All right. First, Pastor Fano had to give you your props for that sermon that preached on this topic. But switch gears. We're going to talk about.
But you're talking about the dating thing.
Yeah. So we're going there about dating. Talking about paying on the first date.
Wait, before we...
Oh, yeah, we could, want to keep on this
Before we
one?
go into that, can I just say, okay, so I'm taking 2 things from this discussion, right?
Okay.
So, first you're saying, you'd like your spouse to have that exploration phase first, right?
Right.
Because you want them to scratch that itch.
To know something.
Because you're saying, because you did also mention that when you're in, there could be the possibility that when you guys get into this relationship, they may want to see what's out there. So it's like basically you want this person to scratch that itch and know that okay, you're the one.
Can I add some?
That could.
Sorry, you go. Finish. Sorry.
But that could be coming from a place of insecurity.
How?
Because it's like you're not sure if the person is there for you.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like. You're wondering, okay, you want her to know that. I don't know.
It's because I know that we're all humans, and the reason why I feel like people cheat is because those thoughts come around, they don't have that strong enough to fight it. And when you scratch that itch, that umph is so much stronger. Where you're like, I did it before, but it doesn't. You can fight it even more.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, that's why it is. Being mental, because it's always a better him and there's always a better heart.
Right.
In looks. You know what I'm saying? Even though you know the heart is better, but you always be like, damn, there's this thing called lust that we all know.
Lust, yeah.
That is, because sometimes you go ahead, that lust hits you so hard, you do some shit. I know we've all had that, that moment where you did some shit and you had an intercourse with a person and after it, you're like,
Right, okay.
You know what I'm saying? Just like,
I can't really.
And a lot of people who cheat, it happens like that. You know what I'm saying? It was just like, damn. Right. Even though it may not have been good, damn. But sometimes you can, But a lot of times you can fight it because you scratch those itches.
Right. And also one thing I want to also to wrap this up and put it in the middle, from bouncing off what you just said, Z.
Yeah.
We're all older. We're all either in our 30s or in our late 20s, I believe, right?
Right.
Mm-hmm.
So I want to say we would already assume, if we're dating someone that's around the same age as us, they've already gone through those experiences. It's not really a thing that I'm wanting or I'm expecting, because I'm already expecting them to have their own story.
Right.
In most cases.
Not everybody.
Not everyone. Yeah, not everyone, but most people.
Okay.
Most people, I would assume so. That's not a main thing, and it's okay if you don't. At the end of the day, if we click, then we'll move forward from there, and we'll get it going. But to move to the next topic, well, first before we move to the next topic, does everyone get everything off their chest on that?
Yeah.
Everything get everything off their chest?
No, I agree with pretty much everything.
Yeah, I agree with all the points. It was a great discussion. But now we're gonna move to paying.
Paying.
I know it's gonna be one of your favorite.
that.
Paying on your first date and the etiquette around that. So we're gonna start with the ladies on this topic, and I know you was really passionate about this. so we can start with you, Armada.
What is your question?
So basically, it's who should pay on the first date is the
Of
first
course,
question.
the man.
The man should always pay on the first date, every single time, no exceptions. What if the woman?
You said every single. Is this the first date or not?
So it's the first date.
The first date.
Just the first date. Yeah. So for all first dates.
Okay.
For first date.
So what if the woman, offers? You just say no automatically. I'm assuming you would never in that case. If from what I know about you. Like you're not gonna offer because you expect it.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Right. Is there something more to it if a woman actually pays for the date? Like she goes out her way, like no, I got this. Let me pay for it. Is there something more to it?
I think if I pay for the first date and then offer, let me pay it, I think I'm reducing the respect of the man. Like I'm trying to show up, like let me get this. You know what I
can
mean?
see that.
I
Yeah.
shouldn't have done that. Like, you know, most of the time in America, I've never texted a guy first. They
Yeah.
always text me first.
Oh man.
And I expect that if you want to ask me go out, meaning that you have to put some effort. You know what I mean?
Right.
Because first I'm busy. Second,
gotta let Jules bounce
I
back.
prefer to go out with my friends and spend money rather than some random guys whom I don't know if I'm gonna be satisfied to talk with him or not.
Right.
Because I really want to talk to someone who's smarter
Absolutely.
than me. You know what I mean?
Right.
So in the
Sure.
first date, of course, I'm expecting that you ask me go out, you have something to offer on the table. You know what I
Okay.
mean? Because when you text on the chat, what
Yeah.
do you like to eat? What is favorite food? You collect the data. If I give you the
data.
data and you cannot provide anything, well, get out.
Yeah. Oof.
Oh.
I respect it.
I respect
She
it.
said what she
Jules.
said.
Jules.
So
I mean, I got a lot to say.
so I don't wear it. Does that mean? So are you?
Why are you laughing?
I think-
Are you right there saying that from that right there, by you paying, are you saying that you're done? Is that your way of? Because I didn't know it was a thing that I've heard some women have said that if they end up paying for the date, kind of relating to what you just explained, but they're basically relating that they're done. This is going to be their last date, and they're not giving you a second date if they have to pay for the date and do that. Is that what you're initiating?
It happened to me, and then I'm not going to the second date.
Yeah.
Okay.
I feel like with women, I mean, like if they're paying either for the date or half of the date, they're not that interested, especially if they're paying for the full
It's
in
not-
the first date. If they're paying for the full, they're like, you know what? Thanks for the meal. I
But
appreciate. I'll take care of my portion at least.
I'm crying.
And I'm.
And I mean, of course, we're talking about dates. We're
dates.
definitely not talking about like friends. You know what I'm
Anthony.
saying? Or like, you know what I'm saying? People go like, you know what I'm saying? But yeah,
Anthony,
but
it's not
first
about
date.
money.
Right.
You know, it's not about money.
Agreed.
I don't mind paying to anyone
Yeah,
if
correct.
I love that person. But the thing is like the hierarchy, back to the first rule, right? When you go to the class, there's only first rule. When you do this podcast, you have the first rule, right? Just respect it with each other.
For sure.
When you get on a date, then guys should be the leader on the relationship.
Right.
Old fashioned.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
Well, that's if you subscribe to like traditional gender
Yeah.
roles. I mean,
Yeah.
there's like a whole other world out there where like people don't subscribe to those gender
Yeah.
roles. So it's like, I mean,
Absolutely.
yeah, I mean,
Especially in today's day and age, you know,
yeah.
things are changing,
So
things are evolving.
I mean, there could be a date where the woman does pay for the date,
Preach.
and it's fine
Yeah.
Preach.
because that couple they don't subscribe to those gender roles.
Absolutely.
I do subscribe.
Oh, okay.
On the other hand,
Yeah.
so I believe that like if you as a man you're courting me, you're gonna pay for the date because
Yeah.
you're paying for my time,
Yeah.
right? So you're paying for my time. Like you're courting
Absolutely.
me. You want
Is
to.
this for just
You want-
that date or all dates?
That's the first week. We're just talking
This
first
is
date.
this
right
about
now.
the first date, right? We
Okay.
didn't get into date. Date two.
Alright.
Yeah. There's the first date.
For sure.
So you're trying to get to know me. You're
Absolutely.
paying for my company. Like
I firmly agree with
you know,
that.
you
Make her
invited me.
happy.
No, I agree with
So
that.
it's like you invited me here. How dare you expect me to pay?
I'm
for
not
it?
arguing with that.
So it's that's
I'm not
my
arguing
take.
with that. So, but I'm saying though, is it so we agree with that. So the next part I wanted to go to was asking if she answered it. If she pays, there's no second date, and you agree. So step from
Oh no,
that.
I didn't say I agree. Like,
Oh,
what
Would
you're
you
saying-
go? Would you still go on a date with him
if I paid?
Yeah, the first
Oh well,
time.
I'm not paying, so it's like I mean, what do you want
But
to
if
do?
you-
I mean,
oh,
what do you want to do? I mean,
Yeah.
are we?
so
No, I
so
got
you're
a lot to
in a
say, so
restaurant
I'm
with
gonna
food
okay.
with him?
What do you mean looking at fool with him?
Because if you go to a
He
restaurant,
invited me here, right? So it's like
so do you walk out?
walk out. Why somebody has to do the dishes? Like what's happening?
That's
I'm
what I'm
not
saying.
paying.
So I mean, just
Right,
saying,
hilarious, right?
You invited
I'm
me out
loving this.
here.
I'm loving this back and forth.
I'm saying you're good. So I'm saying you're agreeing to look a fool with him because now if you're not like,
You look
I
a fool with
because
him.
I
He's
said-
the one looking a fool. You invite.
But
How dare you
I agree.
create this date
Right.
and then not like
Has
be
that ever
able to
happened?
pick?
I don't mean to interrupt you. Has that ever happened?
No,
Okay.
it has not happened.
I'm sorry. Go ahead. Sid.
Right, but I'm just saying though. So now you're saying if he's saying, I don't know, you know what I'm saying? I just got
What do you
half.
mean you don't
If you
know?
say I just got half, and then you know what I'm saying? You say I just got half. You order that.
You got half. God.
That's right. Listen, that's some clowns.
If
That's
that's
some
the
clowns.
situation, I would pay.
Right, that's what I'm saying. But then cancel and then be like,
Yeah.
That is
yeah,
open.
but yeah, we should agree. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Or I
you
would
don't
say,
wanna
you know what? I can pay your bill. You don't
Yeah.
have to pay all.
be- right. which-
I like that.
But
That's
don't
hilarious.
never text me
That
anymore.
all.
Yeah.
That all.
For sure. Facts. Julian, you got the floor.
All right, look it. So I got a lot to say. I'm gonna condense it all though. All right.
Okay.
So first date,
Mhm.
like for me, I don't subscribe to gender roles.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
However, the way I've dated in the past and now, I will pay. Like it's not a problem. I pay. I offer. Okay. Now thereon and after, I would like. The key word is like.
Okay.
I would like for
Initiation.
initiation or like, you know, oh wait, we went to whatever this time, whatever. I'll pick it up. You know what I'm saying?
Just
You know what I'm
something.
saying? Just like back and forth.
Yeah.
I don't mind paying for like outings and
Yeah.
activities and stuff like
Sure.
that. I don't care. That's fine
Yeah.
with me. But yes, I would like for somebody I'm dating or my girlfriend or my wife to be like, yo,
I got this.
yeah,
Yeah.
like
Just
you
to
know
see
what
she
I'm
has a thought to do it.
You
It's,
feel me?
it's not even that she paid for it. It's just the fact that she actually thought about it. To bring it up.
Okay, so it's like a principle.
Right. It's the
issue.
principle.
Yeah, yeah,
Right.
And like, I've had times where like, this is so funny.
Go for
Like, oh, so what did this woman say? She said, oh, I feel bad that you're paying all the time. Want me to cover the tip? like, hold on. I did like a frozen time. I was like, hold on.
Yo, she's
Why not just like if you could pay the like my thing is if you could pay the tip, you could probably pay the bill.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So like, but I'm like, yeah, just don't do it.
Right?
You know what I'm saying? I put it on the table, but
Don't bother.
I would like for like
Don't bother.
I would like for just everyone. I would like for everybody to be like, you know what,
Yeah.
like just it's
For
like
sure.
it's 2021 to me. You know what I'm saying? Just like yo, I paid for this. Like whatever, I'll take care of it next time. Oh no, I'll take care of it next time. You know, it's like this shouldn't be like I should pay for it or should I pay for it? You know, it
Yeah.
shouldn't
Yeah,
be like
yeah,
that.
yeah,
You know what I'm
yeah.
saying?
Yo, I got
And
something
Speaking
for that
of
though.
that-
and it's very old school and old fashioned.
Keep that thought, right?
Keep that.
Keep all the thoughts you got. I got something to piggyback off of that.
Okay.
I think it's just the times, right? So, like I was saying, I was talking to my mom about this stuff, and then she just brought my mind back. Which she just said like a few words, and it just brought a lot of thoughts to me. And then she said that back in the day, women weren't working, doing lots of work. Men were supposed to be a provider. It was like a generational thing or like a worldly thing. Like it was just a thing that we all just knew that the man provided. The
I love
woman-
your mom.
Yeah, the woman did everything that she could do to do her part.
Yeah.
But he brought everything else had to do with money. Moving from there, we just knew that. Coming to this generation and women's rights, nothing wrong with equality and everything. I love it. Because I feel like there should always be a woman on your team. Because I was saying that the last time, like, you know what I'm saying? I love that. To have a woman on your team because I feel like they're more creative. They think about things that we don't as men. I love that. But now it's 50-50 and going up and it's 2021. You have these girls playing the game and you want to know people's mindset.
Yeah.
And when I say playing the game, I mean by saying it's not like back in the day where we all just knew that this was about to happen. One of these
Yeah.
days he's about to pay. He's not even questioning. Tomorrow happens, 3 years happens, if you have together, he's handling it because that's just what it was. But you was doing everything, came to the dishes. Not that he's not gonna try to do it, but you want to be like, nah, you're doing this part. I'm gonna do this. Don't even worry about it. When you come home, I'm gonna handle this. If he offers to do the dish, you're like, nah, boo, I got it. You know what I'm saying? You're doing your part as a woman, like back in the day stuff. So now, coming 2021, you have these girls who have different guys. I'm not trying to be the guy who buys her lunch and she has another guy who buys her dinner and all the time.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like you're not trying to move like that. So you have to see how you move. You have to see when they're initiating things.
Yeah.
Because I don't care about paying. You know what I'm saying? Like money is like I don't
Right.
respect money.
Yeah.
We just have to have money because of that. Because money comes, money goes.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Now, we make money, it comes. So I'm making it. It's not a problem. But going on a date, I'll pay for the first date, like you said, courting you. If I'm coming at you, of course I'm going to try and impress you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
First day, second day. Oh, what are you doing today? Oh, I'm gonna pick that up. 2 weeks, 3 weeks comes. I'm gonna pick that up. At some point, I thought it's in the back of my head, but like some point going down this line, especially in this generation, back then, it's okay because I already know what you're gonna hold down for me.
Yeah.
I already know that's gonna happen.
Yeah.
But now you don't even know. Half these girls can't even do nothing in the kitchen. You know what I'm saying?
Say that when
So
it
it's
gets
like
right.
half these girls can do nothing more in the kitchen. So it's like
City's
I
words.
want to see what you're gonna be doing from because nowadays it's like if it comes to money, if I'm like, damn, this girl
that's a deciding factor whether or not they can do something in the kitchen. Come on,
so
Anthony.
everything
go
I
for
said,
it.
you put in the kitchen.
Yes.
I said a bunch of things, but she took the kitchen. Alright, boom.
I like it.
So with that being said, so it's like if you initiated that first time, like now, boo, like you said over there, oh, I got this other date. I promise you, there will be almost no other date you have to pay for.
Right.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because when it moves
Yeah.
from that, or even if you didn't pay for the date, like you told me, you like
she
you
has something to
said.
say. She's ready. She
Right,
brought up
good.
there. She's
But
ready to
she
say
brought up the
something.
last time because we talked about this a little bit,
I like
and
her
she
rebuttal
said,
there.
what if I show my way by like if you're hurt, I'm the one there for you, or if you're at work and you had a long day and I bring you food and I go to your house.
Yeah, that's my
dope.
thing.
That's dope.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah,
I said,
that's dope.
2-3 weeks to a month or two going by, there would be time where you would have a chance
Yeah.
to go over and
Yeah.
beyond for me. If you haven't,
Exactly. So it's like something like a date. I feel like I shouldn't be worrying about that. Like I feel
But that's
like
what I'm saying,
like
I'm agreeing.
I'll show you
I'm
my
agreeing.
mindset
Right.
in like the other however many hours that we're dating. Like that 1
Oh.
hour where we're dating, what you don't want to pay?
it won't be
So
1
then
hour.
is it
I like
like
this.
is it like an issue of principle or is it really like do you have the money?
For me,
Come on, I'll
For me, is the mindset. If
Yeah.
in your mind you're like everything we do, he's supposed to be paying for it.
Right.
no, but
Because like I told you
Yeah.
before,
It's not a problem.
we came into this world, man and woman, right? I came to the world myself. You came by yourself.
This one before.
When we come together, and I'm saying we should either have our own things or we're individuals. We should be a plus coming together.
yes.
Now,
definitely.
being that I want to do more for you, know what I'm saying, and let you say you don't have to pay for stuff, that's me wants to be a man and show you that I got your back. That's because I want to do more, but you should already have your stuff, you know what I'm saying, ready to make sure you got my back. Because I also want somebody who have my back. What if I'm having
you're
your
right.
back and you're not showing me nothing that you're going to have my back? Because I need security too.
Yeah.
I'm not going to be showing you all this security. You're not showing me no type of security. Like, what am I in this for? Who's
I
saving
hate
me
that.
when shit hit the fan? Like, and I'm not, and then maybe, I was going to. When did you show that? Because you said you was going to do it. You never showed me 3 months, 4 or 5 months ago, and you never went over and beyond for that.
Right.
That's all I'm saying.
Right.
The money is not the, I repeat
Yeah.
it, money is not the problem.
Okay.
$100, $200, $300, $500 dates is nothing to
Yeah.
me.
So the date
That's nothing. I'll pay for that day. I'll pay for 6 more days. I'll pay
Yeah.
for 20
Oh,
more
nice.
days.
okay, but you're saying that like you gather that information that like on her mindset from that date.
No, I
There's
said
so many other like things. From,
no. I just said time. As time goes on,
Yes.
multiple dates that we go on,
You-
may it be a month, 2 months, 3 months, 4 months, and I have not seen anything from you that's implying that you're trying to imply something.
You can.
Then I'll be like, damn.
Yeah.
It's not even about money.
Yeah.
Damn. Yes, I said I was tired. I didn't want to do this, and she complained about it. It's not about money. I said I was.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Just something else that you're not showing
Okay,
me.
like
It is
being
not
human,
about
yeah.
the money.
Right.
So I want to see more, especially now, because
Yeah.
back then the whole mindset was the man does all the money part. He does all the work to bring the money, and you take care of everything. Like he doesn't have to worry about the kitchen. He doesn't have to worry about food. Like nowadays, I don't care. Like I cook. I don't care if my woman can cook or not. But I would like for you to know your way around the kitchen. Baby, boil the water for me, turn off. Oh my God, I know. No, when the water's boiling, turn the stove off. I don't want to see you doing it. Boil the egg. Oh,
You gotta
baby,
make sure you
today I
find the girl
made
that
this.
can
And I want to
boil the
just,
water.
you know what I'm saying? Just that. Like, if you can't do a little A, B, C, and D, like,
Yeah.
E, F, G, I.
It's funny to. I'll let you go. I want to say first, you find a girl that can boil some water. You got to make sure that's check one. And when you first started, I was gonna get ready to say thank you, Mrs. Spano, for giving all this wisdom to Chef over here. But then you went in a different direction, starting to talk about cooking, women in the kitchen and stuff like that.
Right.
That was funny. That was funny. But yeah, I'll let you go. I know you had something to rebuttal on
speaking
that.
about initiation, speaking about back and forth, I've never paid on a date, right? Ever since I lived
Which
in
is
America.
reasonable.
And then I only had one boyfriend in America. We were dating for 2 months, right? And then after 3 months, 4 months, and he always paid everything. And I was like, babe, I want to say something. I don't like the idea of splitting the bills.
Right.
I like, maybe this week you pay, next week maybe I pay. I don't like, the thing is,
Communication, that was beautiful.
Why don't I like
See, that was beautiful though. You said that, and that he had no reason but to respect that.
Right.
Yeah.
Because next week comes, I'm trying to find out where we eating at, because I know it's not my responsibility.
Yeah.
Now I'm saying I got somebody who's doing that with me. And then the thing is, you want to do more for people for a person who want to do that for you. He's like, what else can I do for this girl? Like, she's like, I'm saying that you're like this. You're like this. This is gonna be you. You're just like this because you want to do more for her because it's like, you know what I'm saying? That's what it is.
2 months I've never paid anything, but I exchanged with my intention to him. You know what I mean? I respect him. I love him wholeheartedly. So I deserve because I make him happy. I changed his life to be a better person.
For sure.
even though he was cheating on me.
Uh-oh.
That's another side.
Okay.
Whoa.
No, that's a right now.
Ooh,
What do you mean he cheated on you? Like how? What do you mean? Like
What?
how much of this good care did you give him before you found out he was cheating on you?
A year.
Damn. Okay.
You give him a year, good kitty?
Kitty.
Good caring.
Oh yeah.
Good
Oh,
caring.
yeah.
Oh, I think it's a kitty.
I said
Yeah.
Oh, Gary.
I
Shut up, wait,
Wait,
man.
But slow
I gave my
down.
life.
Slow down.
I gave my life to him, and I just want my man to look like he's responsible in front of the people.
For sure.
I like it. I don't want. Oh my God! People like when I paid split the bill. People were talking behind our table. They're like splitting the bills, because in Indonesia, when you are in a relationship, we never pay because that's a culture.
Yeah.
Our culture is that men should pay everything. So when I get married, when I get Indonesian man, I will not have to be
So you're
working.
saying
First, I wanna ask-
Everything's settled.
First, I want to ask Jules a question.
So
real
yeah.
quick. And this is, Jules, could you make a living in Indonesia under those circumstances?
Could I?
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, he wants to
Let's do this.
No, real talk. Yeah, I don't mind
You don't
paying.
like that?
No, but again, like back to what City and Z was saying, like
Yeah.
it's about like I just don't like, and even Amaya was saying that about initiating.
Yeah.
So like I remember she made a comment about the texting. Like I would prefer, you don't have to, but I would prefer a woman if I'm dating or I'm seeing to be like, hey, what are you doing today? Oh, you want to go somewhere?
Yeah.
I don't mind paying.
I agree.
Again, I don't mind paying.
Yeah.
I don't mind paying. Again, hold on. I don't mind paying, but
He doesn't mind paying, guys.
does not mind
so
paying.
He got money.
Julian
I would
does not
like
mind.
the initiation of like, oh, let's go to
Right.
Yeah.
so and so. Let's do this. Oh, I like that.
Facts,
You laid it
facts.
all out. There's a plan for me. All I gotta do is go in my pocket.
Yeah.
Cool.
She wants
Yeah,
it.
you
know what I'm saying?
How
Show
about
that you want
shopping?
it. Yeah, I get
Absolutely.
What about shopping?
Which is
No. We don't trick over here. We don't trick over here. No. That's
tripping name.
we don't trick. We don't do like we don't.
Really?
Nah, I'm not buying you like gifts and then
Oh
like
my
Okay.
oh wow, you got money, you can buy me
Not-
something.
not-
Nah, like,
not in the
that's
early
like
phases.
that's like
Not
if
the
I'm
beginning stages.
in a committed relationship, a full on relationship. I don't mind like buying you stuff.
Oh yeah, relationship, not like
Not even just on holidays,
or
but
do you
like-
have to be in a relationship? Are you
Yeah,
saying
I gotta be-
married?
I gotta
You have to be married to do that.
Yes.
No,
Not married,
no,
but
no.
yes.
Okay, just asking
No.
She has to be here.
No, yeah, like
But
I
still,
gotta
you
love
don't
you here. I gotta
know.
love-
Engaged?
You know what I'm saying? She
Or-
has to be here.
No,
No, she has to-
listen, if I really dig you, really,
Really?
I'll buy you.
But you're
I'll
still
buy
in
you
that age where she could just say, peace.
But
The next-
but
the next
that's all
hour.
a part of relationship.
Yeah.
See that? See, so,
Everybody
no,
knows
no,
that.
I'm happy about
just
that.
asking.
I'm happy
Just
about
asking,
that.
I'm not saying
A
that
lot
to
of
the point or
people
not.
are afraid to like go all in, and I was one of those
For
people.
sure.
When you're in a relationship, you're afraid to go all in because like, oh, what if this person
Yeah.
like leaves me? But it's like you're always gonna be wondering, what if?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Have you changed on that So like you're saying.
Yeah, I'm getting older.
You're getting older. Julia's getting
So
older.
I'm getting older. I'm getting experience that like,
love to see
okay,
it.
like I learned from like past situations or past relationships. Like, yo, maybe let me not be too like stiff on this. You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
Let me not be too stingy on this. Let me be more flexible. You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
And again, it's all about gaining experience and trying new things with new people.
Listen to the new Julian real quick.
Julian.
Before you go.
Yeah.
5 years ago, 3 years ago, a year ago, Julian would not be saying stuff like this. So Julian, I'm proud of you.
All about evolution.
You would be on the opposite. It's evolution.
Yeah, but I want to trick. No, back to what Steve was saying. I want to trick.
Yeah, absolutely.
Like, oh, I meet you.
Not
we
in
go
the
a
first
couple
3
times,
months.
then like,
Yeah.
oh yeah, let me get you some.
So
some
at
of
what
these shoes.
stage?
Nah.
At what stage?
Times are
Oh, you
changing,
gotta be
man.
full on committed.
So
if I'm in a if we're agreeing like, yo, we're gonna be committed, we're gonna be using all our time and energy, whatever. Yeah.
what if you're in a committed 3 months in?
No, it doesn't matter the time.
Doesn't matter the time to you.
With me, it
Okay,
doesn't matter the time.
okay,
If
okay.
I'm committed, if I
There you
feel
go.
like this could last forever,
Yeah.
I can buy you whatever you
Sure,
want.
sure.
You know what I'm saying?
Julian.
But I would like the same. But and I don't want to ask for it. I want it to be like randomly like, oh,
Absolutely.
hey, I know you like these headphones. Okay, go ahead.
I think it's very hard for you to live in Indonesia
Mm-hmm.
because
Let's talk
But-
let's talk
She ain't buying you nothing.
No, let's talk about
Let's go ahead. Let's get it.
because I
Oh, he's when I was in Indonesia, yeah,
2 years, 1 year after the relationship, I got an allowance with my ex-boyfriend.
Allowance, okay.
You know, so because he loved me, he liked me. So 1 year, 2 years. The first year he wanted to pay anything because I just came to the capital, Jakarta. I didn't want it. Okay, but he loved me so much. He loved the way he loved my character, my soul. Like he knows that I'm nice, you know, nice girl. I am nice, even though I like money, but I'm really nice.
I mean, we all do.
she's
and
nice,
then
guys.
and then
We're all capitalists at heart.
he started like, okay, he just like gave the money because he wanted to marry me. So he gave me money, like his salary, like half of his salary with me.
Wow.
So there's a saying in Indonesia, my money is my money or money's money.
Oh, that's real.
Right?
Yeah.
So and then for the shopping things, it's very normal that boyfriends give us like sneakers, bags, whatever we want in the mall. You know, and then like 2 of my ex-boyfriends, they gave me car because but with some occasion, babe. Why? Because the first ex-boyfriend, I was riding motorbike, right? And I had an accident. So my ex-boyfriend didn't want something happen to me. So he said, babe, you know, I'm not allowing you to ride my motorbike anymore.
Yeah.
This is the car. You know what I mean? So guys in Indonesia would give you more for some occasion. You know, he might not give me the car if I had not had an accident.
Yeah.
Right.
You know, but when I broke up, I'm not taking the car. I give it back.
Yeah.
I'm not taking anything from you.
Right.
If I love you, I'm taking something and I'm giving you even more. What is the more? My love.
Real talk.
Because I'm a lovable.
Real talk.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I have no problem, but the key word, you said boyfriend.
Yeah.
I'm saying, what I was saying was, I'm not going to be in that pre-phase of dating where, oh, we go to the mall, oh yeah, I'm gonna buy this girl a dress or no.
That's what
I'm saying if you're my girlfriend and we're in love, yeah,
That's what I'm saying though.
That's off the
You
head.
have to see what the mindset is
You know
at
what I'm
and
saying?
then move from there because you're gonna listen.
We were just
You're
thinking.
gonna get it. You know what I'm saying? Like you're
Yeah.
gonna get all the goods. Cause you're a representation of me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I want you to go out there and stun every girl.
Wow.
Period.
So do you believe
So with that being said, that's
representation?
what I'm saying.
Yeah,
There's levels.
agree with that?
definitely.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So there's levels. So when I first meet you in a few days, I'm not just throwing all these things. I'm showing you that I can.
Yeah.
Okay.
There's levels. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna go out to. I'm gonna show you. There's levels. When we start going to places, the reason why I want to do more is because the more I see where how you're thinking over here, then I want to override it. I'm like, I bet she has a good mind. When I'm in the wrong or in the bad, she got me. I want to make sure this girl's good.
Absolutely.
So everything else you're talking about, you're gonna be good. You're gonna get spoiled because you're gonna go out and look good. Because I want you to stunt on a girl. I want people to be like, oh, I want guys to want you. I want girls to envy you.
Wow.
Guys who want
Of
you.
course, you might. No, I'm saying because at
What was
that
that
point,
song?
at that
That's a very
point,
good topic.
What was that song?
no, I'm saying because at that point,
The homies don't want you, that I don't
you're
want
sure
you.
you're for me, right?
Yeah, you're right.
You know what I'm saying? There shouldn't be no
Right,
nothing
right,
else. You're for me. You know what I'm saying? We have an understanding where you also want girls to want me. You want to tease. You know what I'm saying? Because you already
Yeah.
this is my man. Because at this point we're here. You don't
Yeah.
care about what they're doing out there. We're just out there stunting. When we come home, home is home.
For sure.
We need to
Forget
buy
the rest.
For
nice
sure, for
dress
sure.
to date, and then he asked me for paying something.
Yeah.
La la.
Wait, can I just say one thing? Okay, so in regards to the first date, I agree that the person who is courting should pay. I'm just gonna leave it at the person.
Right.
But-
So according to the person, so I mean the girl said, "Oh, we should go out, and this is our first date."
Wow.
Yeah, if they're not subscribing to gender roles, but I am, so yeah, the guy's gonna have to pay. Like you're courting me, right?
So you're saying,
But okay, on the other hand
Sounds
now, so it's like I just want to like make it clear that we need to be realistic about like who we're dating. I feel like some
Yeah.
people like we're like influenced by social media and like we see like, you know, Drake flying out people, you know, people getting flued out and all this and like we
Yeah.
want that too,
Yeah,
but
that's another topic.
also we need to like be cognizant of like the fact that like the person we're dating, they're not in the tax
Yeah.
bracket as
Yeah,
Drake.
thank you for
So it's
saying that.
Yeah.
For you to expect I'm talking about like long-term dating or like committed relationships, like you can't expect this man to get you a Chanel bag or like
Depending on
the
who it is.
Yeah.
Right,
the
right,
Louis,
right.
the Gucci, the this, the that. So it's like, you know, you just have to be mindful. I mean, it's two people coming together.
Know what you're getting yourself into.
Right.
Right,
Yeah.
yeah.
You know what I'm
it's
saying?
two
Because if you go and you see what he's working with, how he's doing, you should know what his money range is.
Right.
right,
So you should know if you
yeah.
want to stay in there or you
Or
want to
not,
dip up.
yeah.
For sure.
Because then you want to know what money range you want to rock with. Because
For
then you
sure.
want to have these certain complaints. Because you don't want to be complaining about him when he's trying to find himself.
Exactly,
At the
yeah.
same time, you ain't shit. I mean, you know what I'm saying? You haven't been there yet,
For sure.
but you're expecting him to be doing all these things for you when you and him are kind of on the same level, kind of. But
Yeah.
he can hold his own.
For
You
sure.
can hold your own, but you're expecting more from him. But y'all both like still trying to get there.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah, he's trying to figure his stuff out. You're trying to figure your stuff out. So it's like, I mean, why would you want that for him? Why would you want him to spend his last $5,000 on like
Right,
the Chanel
right.
bag when
Yeah.
he's
On,
like,
one
he's
The
occasion.
most
trying to,
important
like-
thing is how loyal he is.
Right.
You know, because in my opinion, even though you're rich, but if you're not loyal, I'm not getting anything. You know
And that's
what
what these people with money
Mhm.
do. You know what I'm saying? People with money, you could just throw money and you do everything. You know what I'm saying? Like you can do the money, just
Exactly.
secure everything.
I mean? And
and there's
also-
no meaning really
Right.
behind money. Like
Right.
he can be like.
Right.
He can be giving you the Louis bag, but he's giving her the Louis bag too. So
Right.
it's
Yeah.
like, what's the meaning behind the Louis
Right. What are you
bag?
looking for? Do you just want that, and then that should match your complaints? Because if you know what you're looking for and he's giving it to you, then you should know what's up.
I
Yeah.
guess.
So your complaints should be limited.
I will never ever ask my boyfriend to ask me to give me like expensive bag or whatever.
Oh, why not?
Because well, I know myself. I'm not rich. I was poor before,
Okay.
but I survived.
Mhm.
And if I just wear one bag, it's gonna change my soul, myself as a person, as Armando Doremi, you know.
Yeah.
I'm not like, I prefer to like take the money and then just buy half of it and save the money and then build my
Absolutely.
business.
Mhm.
I'm not craving about like,
You see, it's
For
the
sure.
mindset.
But if
Yeah.
he can afford
see?
it,
Yeah,
he's
have
like,
you been in that situation before where someone was showering you with gifts?
yeah, in
And
Indonesia.
and
But-
how did you didn't like that?
I would love to, but I think if only one bag, and what if I broke up with him, and then
Absolutely.
I have to find someone who's
Yeah.
better than him, which is like it's just like
Mm.
it just breaks my mindset.
You have to maintain that
You know
life
what I
he got you accustomed
It's
to.
like
Now
I love
you
money,
over. Now you don't
but-
know what else
So
to do.
so what's your
Now you
mindset?
over
Are you
here
thinking
holding around
like
from the front. and the next
you want
one.
to keep this going so you can keep up with that, or are you just like,
If
well,
he's
it ends?
really rich,
Yeah.
and then he wants to marry me, I will take it. But one bag, you should be able to provide another bag. You know what I
Absolutely,
mean?
absolutely. Yeah.
Otherwise,
Yeah.
just one, just leave it normal.
And like,
You
I
know?
feel you. If you can do one bag, yeah, I feel
yeah,
you.
and like you don't want him to be a jerk. If he's a
Yeah,
jerk or an
but
asshole,
if-
then it
Exactly.
and then it like ends. Like
Yeah.
you don't, then you're not gonna say
Yeah.
if he's that
Yeah.
bad.
But if he's not that rich, but he's loyal to me, he buys me perfume. I like collecting perfume, by the way. You know.
You hear that?
So if he can provide what I want.
Yeah.
It's not that expensive, but I will be happy with that.
For
you know
sure.
what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I don't really craving with the expensive bag or whatever because I know I'm like middle class.
So yeah, so it just go also know your levels on where
Yeah.
you're at. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So if you're a rich girl that make a lot of money, that's what you want.
Yeah.
Because you don't want to go date somebody who does not match your money or can even be equivalent or even like
And they
tap it
They
because
will do
he
that.
can do things that you might be able to do. So meet that. So if you're this person, expect this person.
So I'm gonna say this.
A
A woman that has lived like with the lavish life has gotten the finer things in life.
Right.
She's gonna date at her level.
Right, right, right.
Exactly.
Exactly.
Yeah, she's not gonna
Date lower and then
So,
complain
exactly,
about it.
complain about it.
That's
Right,
madness.
right,
That's
right.
stupid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so they're in their bracket, if you want to call it that.
Yeah.
And then whatever, if it's higher or lower, that's my opinion. They're not
But
gonna
there's
go
some
lower.
people,
Yeah.
though, men and women, I'm not saying exclusively
For sure.
say women, that are middle class or low income or whatever,
Yeah.
that do seek, I'm talking about men and women, they do seek higher tax bracket.
For sure.
So,
Yeah.
so I'm just saying that's not the majority. That's like a few.
I'm
So-
one of them too.
So, okay, that's fine.
But yeah.
Yeah.
Everybody wants to
I
get
love
spoiled.
her.
Bro.
Oh my God.
Exactly.
Girls want to get spoiled, you know what I'm saying?
You heard that, guys?
I
Yeah,
want
everybody
that.
wants to be spoiled.
Yeah,
Heard that?
everyone wants to be
So,
spoiled.
Everybody wants to be spoiled, guys.
Everybody does want to be spoiled. So there are a few people out there that they may work a job that's minimum wage, but yet because of and I don't want to get the whole tangent about social media, but stuff they see and observe.
For sure.
Yeah.
That was like it's like
out.
wait,
Yeah.
I want to be flued out and like if this woman could do it and I look better than her or this guy can do it, I got more money than him. Why can't I be like getting with women or men like that?
Yeah.
So it's all in context. You know what I'm saying? It's not just a plain level field like Sope said. Like it's not a plain level field of like
What's his name?
You got it. You got it just fine, City. Alright, keep going, Julian.
This guy's a clown. Okay, hold on. I lost my train of thought.
Come on.
Okay.
Train that.
So look at.
Chef got you slipping.
Yeah, he does. So there's not just an even playing field. It's all in context. Like for me, I don't want to put myself as a woman, but if I was a woman, right? Like I'm into like the fashion stuff. I'm into like the Chanel whatever. So like, yeah, I would like. I'm not saying it's a mandate, but if I was a woman, I would like for a man to be well versed on like the bags, the Birkin bags, the Chanel bags, the Gucci bags, etc., and so on and so forth. But yeah, not everybody's gonna be like that. Not every like you. Not everybody's like like Chanel. Like who cares about that stuff? It's crap. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't care. I just want loyalty.
Yeah.
Like stuff that's not tangible that you can hold. That means more to you and other people. Yeah. Like I respect that.
For sure.
But yeah.
But Julian, I'm not dating, for example, speaking about, like some people seek someone who's like higher than her because, for example, I will not date, for example, a college student, for example, you know what I mean? Because, and then I will not date some people who I think that person has not a good job because I want someone's mentor.
Right.
I'm working so hard.
Right.
I need to have someone who has the more income than me.
That's respect. That's respect.
So I think it's normal because I don't want to like I was poor.
Yeah.
I work so hard and I get money. I can provide everything. I provide for my family since I was 15.
Okay.
So I don't want to have that experience anymore. So I'm looking for another someone who's like higher than me with exchange of value.
Yeah.
Because I know myself. If you treating me very well, I will give you double. That's me.
Right.
Double. Like
And
double.
I don't like.
Okay.
I respect it.
And there are men who enjoy like providing for women.
Absolutely.
In that way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the other get used.
It gives them like a sense of like power or like I don't
Sure.
know.
And it may not just be power, it just might be security that you have
Yeah.
somebody you can like
Absolutely.
trust.
Provide for, yeah.
Like somebody like me where everything is like trust. Like if I feel like I can trust you, it's not even about security. Like I don't care about being like powerful. Like you know what I'm saying? Like I know some girls I be hearing like some men want to be like feel like I feel that's a short man problem. I'm sorry, like, like 5.
Oh man, you hit it all.
They'd be like, you know, saying, oh, some people just have that thing, just want to just be that powerful. It's not all men. Some men like me would just be like, it's the like, damn, she got me. If I can feel that, it's a wrap. That double, triple thing, it's all you gotta do. You know what I'm saying? It's like,
facts.
You're good. If you're like, yeah, she got me. I feel that. I feel like a lot of men feel that too. Like, most guys love to splurge on women. It's just like,
yeah. I'm not even sure where we're at for time. How long do you think we've been going? T?
1 hour.
About an hour? Okay, so we're just going to leave it here for closing remarks.
Right.
Here, closing remarks from everyone. We're going to start with our mind, just on everything we touched upon. If there's like any last words you want to say, what is it?
I think if you love someone, guys out there in America, in whatever country you are in, if you love that person, if you think that she is the one, makes her happy, no matter what.
Happy, yeah, no matter money or anything.
Yeah.
That's what you're touching on. Okay.
Just give it, because when you die,
Yeah.
and when you are with her, she's gonna be the one who's with you. You know what I mean? Just give everything.
Give it all. Give it your all. It's not about money. It's not about status, social status.
Yeah, because I believe women have the intuition to do something good too.
I like that. I like that a lot.
Yeah.
Jules, you have anything, Jules?
Hey, my advice to people is that don't conform to anything you see on the TV, the internet, social media. Whatever makes you happy, whatever you're seeking out of, the opposite sex, that's what, whatever makes you happy. Don't do things or say things because of pressure from your friends, your family,
Thank you.
any outside pressure or whatever.
Absolutely.
If it makes you happy and that's what you're looking for in life, then that's how you should go about it. But just because you see something or someone on TV or on the internet,
don't compare.
Don't compare. You know what I'm saying? Because I used to do that, and I failed, and I failed.
Yeah.
So that's just my advice to everybody.
I like it, Jules.
Yeah.
That's a good one, Joe.
Yeah, that's a good one, Jules. Jules will
You
kind
are
of
so wise today.
He's very
What
wise.
did you drink?
Maybe so why you gotta drink some more of that D-Wade.
Shout out to Dwayne.
Buy D-Wade, buy Wade.
let's do a serious promotion right now. D-Wade.
We ain't promoting out here. We ain't promoting. Z, what about you? And I heard you said a great phrase that I live by about the comparison one. I believe you said.
Comparison is a thief of joy. Yep.
That's what I live by.
Yeah.
That's what I try to always live by, and that's always at the top of my mind.
Yeah.
When I get myself into that place, I'm
Yeah.
always like, comparison is a thief of joy.
Yeah, just
That's
be you.
the top one. Just be you, and that's
be you.
exactly what I live by. I try to I don't like these two of my best friends. Like I try not to compare myself to them. I try not to compare myself to like artists, basketball players, NBA players, any of that. Like why? Like why?
Yeah,
I'm my own
everybody has
person.
their own story.
Yeah, everyone has their own story. Everyone has their own life. But
And so piggybacking off of that, it's like just be you and be true to you and be true to the person who you're dating. So it's like if you want a certain thing or a certain if you have certain expectations from dating, and you know that the person can't deliver that, don't complain about it. Just move on to someone who can deliver
Or
that.
sometimes you can't teach people though. And then if the person does not recognize, then you can move on. I feel like sometimes.
Who's got the time to be teaching everybody?
But what if that person is great in every other aspect, but that little thing, can you just teach? Cause that comes from you exploring, you know what I'm saying, and knowing what you want, and then seeing it before and be like, nah, he's really good, or she's really good.
True.
Yeah.
You know what? If that person had that situation, you'd be like, nah, you know what? Instead of doing like this, try this way. If that person tries that with me, what if it fixes things? And then you just have a complete person of what you want.
You're right.
All right, y'all can have that. Y'all can have that debate at work.
Yeah.
y'all go back and forth at work. All right, City, round us off with the last words of just what you learned and what you want to just share with all the viewers.
I feel like I said enough, but
you just one sentence. I'll give you 2 sentences.
Get to know yourself. Just get to know yourself. You know what I'm saying? And the whole from the topic, it's not just about being a hoe. It's about really exploring. The whole part just came from just
That's crazy.
it will make people go, But just find yourself, because sometimes you can be torturing somebody else if you don't know who you are.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? So you don't want to do it. Then in torturing that person, you're intoxicating yourself, and you just keep thinking you're going in one circle, and you're not going to be happy, because then you can't move forward.
Yeah.
Facts.
That's it. So you should go find yourself. You should go explore.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying?
Chef
And,
around the
and
sun.
that's about it. That's what this whole episode is about. Go find yourself before you really want to bring somebody else in, because then you can't help them and they can't help you. Because even
Yeah.
if they're
For sure, for
trying,
sure.
you're going to be so blinded.
Absolutely.
You don't even know what it is you want.
Yeah.
Yeah. Again, you have something to say?
No, how about you?
Me? Oh, you asking me?
Yeah. What
I live by
about
the comparison with Thief of Joy. I'm so glad you said that. You said that line, because I mean that's what I live by, and I don't compare myself to anyone. I just do me. My line too. It's a KD. Then he had to invite him on Twitter. Just do you.
I want to ask somebody something, right?
Wait,
I want to ask somebody.
Wait, we're rounding out right now. So
Okay, wait, we're gonna end it off with this. Has everyone, all 5 of us, have we found what we want in a relationship? Like, do we know ourselves to like?
I don't.
Wait,
Can I start with that?
hold. Yeah, you can start, but I just want to make sure everybody's clear on the question. So, does everybody know what they like and what they dislike in the opposite species?
And let's keep it short. Let's keep it short, everyone. Let's keep it short. So I'm gonna start with me.
That's a quick topic.
Yeah, quick topic. I'm gonna say
I thought
I'm getting
Are
closer.
we explaining this?
No, I want to have like explain that.
If you want to have a paragraph, then just so we can end it.
So I'll say it like this. I'm getting closer to that. I'm not there yet.
Okay.
I'm getting closer,
Right.
and I've made tremendous leaps over the past couple of years. But I'm not a finished. I don't think we'll ever all be a finished product. But like I'm not even close to being there. But I've gotten better. I've gotten closer to it. I know what I want, and I know how I want to achieve it. So it just comes with time.
Okay.
I know
And
what I want.
and when you meet the right person too.
I know what
You
I
know
want,
that.
but people always think that I'm complicated, so I don't know.
Okay, so you don't know. So the answer is you don't know. All right. Me, honestly, I'm 31 now. I don't even honestly. I'm really at the beginning. Like I thought I knew what I wanted, but no,
Yeah,
I don't.
Yeah.
I'm still figuring it out.
So figuring it out.
Yeah.
Same, yeah.
And City Fano.
I think
Chef?
he knows everything what he wants.
I think I know it. I just feel like in the first episode I said like what my mindset is at. It's all about right now is getting this money rolling.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
That food
you know
truck.
what I'm saying? Like getting my food truck rolling,
What's
and I
that
have
for
a goal setting. Because when I was in my early 20s or mid 20s, I didn't have this A, B, C, and D things in order. You know what I'm saying? And I didn't know how to go about it. But
Yeah.
now, and then I had girls in my life that
Mhm.
trying to do these things, and you want to also impress girls. It takes money out. We know how that goes. But then I came to a point where I know exactly what I want and how to go about it.
Yeah.
I'm like kind of locked in. Like,
For
yeah, I'm getting to know people, I'm knowing people, but it's like, I just want to get that part out. Because I know how to do it now. You know what I'm saying? It's not like,
But my question, like in a woman, like
Yes
you
or
know for
no?
yourself, do you know what
Yeah.
you want?
Yes or no?
Like in a relationship.
Yes.
Okay, so you do. Okay.
Yeah. So ladies, he knows what he wants, and
So go
Again,
for him.
go for it. Again, his mother is giving him that great wisdom,
This is not an ad.
and on that,
We're still exploring, so.
yes, we're also
Yeah.
exploring. And
Yes.
on that, I want to thank our guest again. We got Z right next to Julie. We have Armaya right next to me. We got to have you guys back again.
Thank you so
Definitely.
Some
much.
time to keep this
Thank you so
going.
much,
Very
guys.
For myself, Scoop, for my boy right next to me, Joel, for the chef. We
Yeah.
out, episode 2. Come check us out soon. We out.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.